Hey guys, welcome back. It's me. Well, I'm back basically. Smooth here. Yeah, I've been away for a while. I haven't really played much of Diablo. I haven't played Season 2 at all. And I just came back for this new patch, which I'm really excited about because I was really sick and tired of the Firebird set and playing like Firebird Lizard Wizard all the time. It's been so boring to me, so that's why I haven't really played a lot of Diablo lately. But I'm back and I've got... This is day one basically. I have a new build on day one that I came up with just for today, and I think it's amazing. It rocks my socks off. So let's get right into it. I'm using the new Tal Rasha set, which gives us yeah, the 6 set bonus gives us 100% increased damage for 6 seconds, and each of our attacks, Arcane, Cold Fire, and Lightning, at 1 stack, which means ideally we're gonna do 600% increased damage, which is absolutely crazy. And we're also gonna get a lot of resistances from playing because we're gonna use all of those damage sources, so we're gonna get a lot of resistances as well. So we're gonna go the tanky build again. I'm a big fan of the tanky build. I'm not really a big fan of the pure glass cannon build. So if you want to go for pure glass cannon, this is the wrong channel for you, I guess. Even though I play some glass cannon builds on Demon Hunter, but whatever. Yeah, basically what you do is you get yourself the 6-piece set from for Tal Rasha. So I went with the helmet, the chest, the belt, the pants, and the swords, as well as the amulet that I still had. It took me a few hours to farm these, so they're not really that rare. If you gonna farm a few T6 rifts as well as get lucky with Kadala, I think you're gonna pretty much get them really fast. They're not that rare. I'm using on top of the whoops, sorry. On top of those, I'm using the tasks and theos. These drop really quite often nowadays. I don't know what they changed. They probably increased the drop rate by quite a bit because yesterday I was rolling for gloves, which I wanted to get the Tal Rasha's gloves, but I rolled for the gloves and I got them 3 times in a row. So I don't think they're that rare anymore. Yeah, so I'm gonna use the Task and Theo set. I'm still gonna use the Strong Arm Braces. Right now I'm using them with lightning, increased lightning damage. Not sure if that's the best choice, but for now I'm sticking with it. I'm using a Unity still for solo play. Unity, in my opinion, especially if you're playing a tanky build, is essential anyways. I'm using the Shard of Hate legendary sword, which is great for this build because it combines the element skills. Since we're using all the element skills anyways, it really is good with cold skills and lightning skills, giving us a powerful attack that deals 209 weapon damage, whatever that fucking means. I don't even care, but it does a lot of damage, trust me, on this, alright? Also, I'm using those boots, Nilfur's Boast, which are really amazing because they synergize with the Tal Rasha's 2-set bonus, which is the meteor that falls down, and it does a lot of damage, right? It's really good for single target damage as well, so especially good for rift bosses, right? Yeah, and I'm still using Firebird's minions because I don't have any better shoulders right now. Ideally, I want to go for the Pauldrons of the Skeleton King, I think they're called, which gives me a bit more survivability. I'm also using a crappy ring or Litany of the Undaunted. I want to go for the Restraint and Focus build for the Bastions of Will set bonus, which gives us an additional 50% increased damage. But I don't have the Focus now, so as you can see, I have no ancient items yet, since I haven't played in Season 2 at all. I don't have any ancient items, and still I'm able to do a 44 Greater Rift, and even higher. I'm pretty sure I can do higher than that within a reasonable amount of time. As you can see, I already made it into the leaderboards. I'm currently placed at 607th, but I only played for today maybe like 5 hours or so. So that's really, really good in my opinion, especially since the last time I was playing, I think my record was like 39 with the Firebird set, and I couldn't get higher in the beginning. I tried it this morning, and I couldn't get any higher with the Firebird set. So I think that's definitely an improvement with the Tal Rasha set now. Yeah, for skills, I'm using Electrocute with Chain Lightning as my primary spell. I'm using Frozen Solid on the Blizzard, which gives us a lot of stun. I'm using Hydra, Arcane Hydra, which gives us the necessary arcane damage. But remember, only when you cast it, it counts as a stack. It doesn't count when the Hydra attacks. Keep that in mind. Also, I'm using a Black Hole with Blazar. I'm using the Energy Armor with Pinpoint Barrier for more critical hit damage, chance. However, you can use, if you're having issues still with being not tanky enough, you can use Force Armor or Prismatic Armor if you like. Magic Weapon, I'm using Conduit. I think that's pretty critical because you're using up a lot of arcane power, and we need to get that back. If you are lucky enough to have a second helmet and you can switch that off, or if you, for instance, running a Ring of Royal Grandeur, you can switch off that helmet for another helmet with more arcane power, so you might not need the extra arcane power on hit from Magic Weapon, but I need it for now because, like I said, I haven't really played much. Yeah, I'm also using Elemental Exposure. Once again, synergy. I'm using Paralysis. You can switch that one out, I guess, for Blur if you want more tankiness, but I'm sticking with that for now because I like stunning people. Yeah, I'm using Unstable Anomaly, more survivability, and I'm using, for now, Unwavering Will. This is not a final build, keep that in mind. I might change some things up here and there, and I'm gonna update you in a video on that, but for now, this is the build I'm running. For Paragon points, I'm going for maximum arcane power, I'm going for maximum movement speed, rest goes to intelligence. For offense, that's I'm not quite sure about that yet. I might switch cooldown reduction and attack speed priorities, because our main attack is basically Electrocute, which is pretty good with attack speed. However, I'm not sure about that yet. Yeah, the rest is pretty standard. Armor, resist all life, regen for survivability. Yeah, and the rest goes into area damage, resource cost reduction, which is pretty important for this build. I would max that first, and life on hit as well. So, yeah. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. Oh yeah, by the way, the gems I'm using, Simplicity Strength, I switched that one out for Zay's Stone of Vengeance, and since we're gonna be pretty close to the mobs, so it's not that good anymore in comparison to how the Firebird set used to play. So I'm using this one, and I'm using Gem of Efficacious Toxin as well as Bane of the Chapped, since it synergizes well with our Black Hole. The Strong Arm Braces that I'm wearing, also only for the Black Hole, basically, right? Okay, so right, these are the skills. I pre-recorded already a riff that I did this morning. This evening actually. My sleeping schedule is completely fucked up, so don't even get me on that. However, I already pre-recorded this. I think it's a level 42 Great Rift, and yeah, I'm gonna play that for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.
Are you ready? about that for a while.
I wish I could do that.
If you have I'm here to help.